trees go through their transition and they begin to shed their leaves, they go through a death. They go through a death so that in the spring they can be reborn stronger, bigger, more abundant. And as nature goes through its transition and change, so shall we. Death is nothing to fear. The soul never dies. It simply transitions from the physical vessel into a higher vibrational energy. Life is beautiful. It is precious. It is a gift. And we only have one life on this planet Earth. Well, we have multiple lives, but for sake of simplicity, we have one life in this now moment. And so ask yourself, are you living your life to the fullest? Are you living your life in love, in gratitude? Do you appreciate everything? Do you love everything about your life, the good, the bad, and the ugly? Because as a human, we need to embrace all aspects of ourselves. We are not just light, we are also shadow. We are also not all good. We are also bad. We are both. And most often we do not like to acknowledge or accept the darker aspects of ourselves. We suppress these. We push them down. We don't want to feel them. We don't want to see them. Our wounds, our traumas, our past experiences, we don't want to acknowledge them because it's painful. And the ego does not want you to see or feel them. But in order to integrate your shadow and your light, you need to acknowledge both sides. You need to acknowledge the light and the dark. You need to take responsibility, own your shadows, own your mistakes, own your wounds, own your traumas, own all of the things that you went through in life, good, bad, and ugly. Ask yourself, why are you still holding on to them? Why are you still holding on to old limiting beliefs? Why are you still holding on to old programming? Why are you allowing these old stories to reside within you? And when you can look at them and face them, feel them and heal them, forgive yourself and let it go, you can begin to allow more light to come in. You can integrate the dark and the light. You become one. You become balanced. You become whole. You are perfectly imperfect. You are perfectly aligned with all that is. You are divine. And as we begin this transition of seasons, from fall to winter, we will be noticing and possibly experiencing much turbulence in the world. A lot of chaos. A lot of things are going to be happening in the world that may seem scary. Some of it might not make any sense, and some of it might. But instead of falling in fear, instead of allowing those old emotions, that dark side of you to control you, Surrender. Look at those fears. Look at those shadows. Ask yourself, why do I feel fear? Why do I feel anger? Why am I being triggered? Go down the rabbit hole. Go down within yourself and ask yourself these questions. And the answer only lies within yourself and nobody outside of you. Begin the healing journey. Begin the death process. For when you awaken to your true divinity, when you awaken to the nature of reality, when you can see through the illusion and surrender, you begin the death of the old, the death of the ego. You begin to dismantle the old programming. You begin to take away the layers that have built up walls around you. One by one, you peel a layer back. And every layer that is peeled back, you begin to see more and more of your true divinity. You begin to see more and more of who you really are. For you are not a body, you are a soul. You are a soul that incarnated into a physical body. You are not your body. You are not your name. You are not your job. You are not your title. You are not your experiences. You are simply a soul, a fractal of God. You chose to come here as a soul to incarnate and to experience in the expression of God, to experience everything you've gone through in your life for the purpose of your soul's evolution. And every lesson that you learn allows you to increase your vibration, allows you to increase your light, and you evolve. You continue the evolution of consciousness. For we are all consciousness at different levels. Some still not aware of their consciousness. Many beginning to become aware of their consciousness. And many that are on their journey and advancing their consciousness. But upon realizing and awakening to your consciousness, you awaken to the truth. You awaken to the truth, and the truth is within you. Blessings. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you find that peace and blessing in your heart. May you follow your heart. May you follow your divine source. And may you always be the light. Thank you. I love you all.